Hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it back to you tenfold. I'm changing things, yes, and I do hope I have your support. Leave it in the comments. I've got thick skin. What do you think? Because that's why I'm here, because of you. Okay? Bringing you the messages the way you want to hear them. So, not that I'll do everything that you ask, but I will take it into consideration and maybe it will spark new ideas, new adventures for us together. For now, I'm going to omit the astrology and it will be coming back in January, so not for long. I was going to do this in January and then I got gifted a beautiful week of just doing what I love doing. Um, so I'm going to thank them graciously for the gift and go, but I don't have enough time to get all the videos done, I don't think. So, 2026 got moved to now, and by 2026, I'll have everything all, you know, organized. I see Christmas lights all tangled. I'm getting them untangled. So I'll get everything in order, all my ducks in a row, and bring out some fantastic new contents and new ways going into 2026 because it's all about the new beginnings, the new starts. So we might as well start on day one. Okay, back to you. Welcome to your daily focus, December the 12th, 2025. So today we have the energy of the 12 in. The 12 is about being in the moment. It's just about being in the here and now, of not thinking about the future, not thinking about the past, but seeing where we are in this moment. And we can review situations, events, happenings in our life that are happening like the last several days or the next couple of days and look at them in a very logical sense and understand. Maybe we gain a new perspective that way by removing the emotion from it of how it affected us personally, because sometimes it wasn't even directed at us. And until we look at it from a new viewpoint, we don't realize that. The 12 energy is about understanding where we have control in our life and where we need control in our life. Usually two very different things. Or where we might need to surrender to something that it's because of pride. We know we should be doing that, but we don't, because we're going to stand our ground. We're proving a point. 1 plus 2 is the 3 energy, and that is about transformation, curiosity, letting our heart be led with curiosity. It's also very much about our thoughts, our imagination, our voice, our communication, our words, how we use them, how do we utilize them. Okay, the daily numerology. 3 plus 3 plus 9 is a 15. So the 15 asks us what we are tethered to, what holds us back, what limits us, and to break free, to break the chains, to cut the rope around our ankle that binds us to the past of who we were yesterday and not allowing us to experience the new, the unknown. Fear, anxiety, limitations, brick walls. To identify them, to break free. 1 plus 5 is a 6 energy, and that is about our habits, our behaviors, even our routines. We need some kind of shake-up. We need some kind of new breath of fresh air kind of infused in our everyday behaviors, or the habits we have, the routines we set for ourselves, the way we go to work, the way we go to the shopping plaza, the way we fill in the blank. Okay, let's turn to the cards, shall we? So, Mercury moves into Sagittarius. So I'm just going to throw that out there because, Sagittarius is like this bold, our we might speak too directly, bluntly. We might not want the conversation, only the learning experience. Um, yeah, we're craving learning, absolutely. Teaching, travel, big ideas. optimistic. We're talking big picture. We're dreaming big picture. Okay, underlying energy for today is the Judgment card, the 20, two forks in a road, the death of one and the rise, the beginning, the birth of another path. You hit the reset button for who you are. You make a decision of how you are going to go forward, and you feel this rebirth, the sense of rebirth, new beginnings, to, raise your vibration, your energy. I lately they've been showing me this bridge, and when I meditate before I do any reading, I get this bridge, and it's almost like it hovers over our path, giving us the straightest direction when we're raising our vibration, when we're allowing happiness and joy in, and being in the moment. Okay, so very much the 12 energy of being in the moment, of what can I experience in this moment that's going to be joy and happiness. Yes, I know that bill needs to be paid, but I can't pay it till Monday, so I might as well enjoy all this time I have and stop worrying about it until Monday, or it's not due till Monday, or whatever it might be. Or yeah, they said some nasty things yesterday at work, but I can't confront them yet, so I'm just going to put it in the back. I'll think about it later. I'll give myself some time to journal about it, perhaps. Being in the moment, and so with the Judgment card here, it says to just be in the moment and understand what you want to break free from, what limits you, and to propel yourself, to catapult yourself into the becoming of who you are becoming. Knight of Swords. Oh, we want to jump on our stallion. We want to raise our sword in the air. We want to yell charge. We see the full horizon now. It's wide open. There's no trees standing in our way. We get excited. We get daring. We get very independent in our truth of knowing, our confidence of knowing that we are capable. We are capable for such successes in our life. So long as we're not rushing it, so long as we're having a little bit of patience, which we do not have here, but we are learning how to have it in this. Okay, we're not a king, we're not an emperor, we're a knight. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to let our ego get the best of us at times. And we'll dream too bigly, or we'll expect and demand too much of ourselves. And then we tell ourselves how useless we are because we didn't meet our goals. Well, we set the bar so high on ourselves. If we said it to any person, they'd rebel. They'd say, no way. We're stopping now. So this is like coming out into the open and really seeing what you can step into, who you can become. Yeah. The Five of Cups. Five of Cups is back to tell us that we are concentrated so much on our failures and what we didn't do. We are self-shaming ourselves. We are not allowing forgiveness for our actions or our words or what we did or didn't do. We're being way too hard on ourselves, and it's taking our energy to a lower vibration, and we need to raise our energy. We need to throw that blanket away. We need to swing and dance and twirl. And then we'll see those cups that are awaiting our presence, sitting there, aligned perfectly with that big expansive path that we're about to go on, enter. What are we going to fill those cups with? It's not going to be very pretty if we concentrate solely on the empty cups, the broken cups, the cups that have fallen over, our failures, or what we say are failures. Eight of Cups. So this is our emotions a lot today, and this is our thinking a lot today. Okay, so I don't really see action here as much as understanding where we are at this present moment and what we can do and getting excited. the anticipation of being able to step into it. Well, as we step into that new moon, we'll also step into this wonderful energy of, yes, let's go forward now. We're more the energy of the Knight of Swords and being successful rather than the Knight of Swords being in the now. Does that make sense? So the Eight of Cups is about trusting in ourselves, to step into the unknown, to know that we are capable, to know that we are deserving, and whatever we step away from will actually receive tenfold going forward, if we so want it, if we so ask for it, and we do the action behind it to obtain it. This is getting out of our comfort zones. How we feel safe right now, how we feel secure, how we feel loved, and opening up to new experiences in different parts, I hear avenues of our life. We'll get an animal. And look at this, we have the awakening with the bear. Okay, so treat yourself as awakening. You're just starting to crawl out of that cave. You're just starting to become alive. And the more and more, I mean, when the new moon comes, because now we have the sun and Mercury and Mars in Sagittarius. I think Juno's there as well, but don't quote me on that. And then we'll have the moon move in as well. The Sagittarian party is, and I mean, the Sagittarians know how to throw a party, or at least enjoy themselves at a party. Uh, we'll go to the bear. Just watch your words. I mean, this is a time when we can burn bridges because we say things without really filtering them first through our minds. We're a little bit more spontaneous that way. We're a little bit more blunt and abrupt. We don't want the conversation. Just tell me the highlights. Just give it to me in bullet points. Okay? Here we go. The bear, uncertainty, openness, awakening, negativity, and hibernation. When we fall asleep, we withdraw our awareness from its hypnotic fascination with the physical sensation, thereby enabling us to listen with our now awakened sixth sense. So bear reminds you that you've been hibernating and hiding from your passions and your own true self. Now is the time to open your mind, your heart, and soul and see with all your senses, especially your sixth sense. Spend some time each morning journaling, listening to your heart. Release the fears. Hear the love of what you want and what you want out of that love. The fears only prevent you from crawling out of the cave, and they cause you to be grumpy and negative. Bear says that it's your time of awakening. Maybe you have always wanted to write a book or pick up an instrument or learn how to knit. Maybe you've been afraid to sign up for that class because you've been caught within the web of fears for so long, you forgot how good it felt to just stretch and feel alive and feel the love that is around you and surrounds you and the love that is within you and create from within. No matter what speaks to your soul, release the fear and allow Bear to stand beside you to assist you with your awakening. So Bear's here to assist you with your awakening. And we come out hungry. We do. When we come out a little grumpy and we just want to, burn rubber on that path. We do have to, and it's going to be harder and harder day by day to kind of hold back that optimism of, if we've got this, we can do this. We can burn out quite easily if we're not taking time to get a timer, set a timer for yourself for moments of relaxation and moments of deep focus. Okay, that's going to help you a lot as you travel through the rest of 2025. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.